We are on the road with Rebecca Lindland. She's the Senior Director of Industry and Data Insights at Cars.com. Thanks so much for being with us. You're here with your forecast for the auto industry for this year. Let's start with the younger car buyers. What's happening with the Gen Zers?
So Gen Z, which we define in our survey as those 18 to 28, these are people that really have grown up online. They know nothing else. But what we found is that 80% of them actually want to finish their car buying experience in person. Go to the dealership, look the person in the eye, sign the paperwork, live and in person, which is really fascinating. They're also buying their first car earlier than, say, millennials did. So we're really seeing a new enthusiasm for in-person purchases and, of course, new car ownership as well.
What will happen this year with used car sales, and what's your advice?
Those in particular that are about 1 to 5 years old, if you're trading one of those in, whether you're buying new or used, you could get as much as 23% more than you would have gotten in 2020. Through the pandemic, car sales went down a bit, so there's not as many of those new cars, new or used cars, that are being traded in. So the best thing you can do is go to a site like a Cars.com, get the value of your vehicle, of your trade-in, so that you go to the dealership armed with the information of exactly how much your trade-in is worth.
Are car shoppers concerned about automakers paying UAW members higher wages, which could mean higher prices for cars?
We asked consumers, would you pay extra for a vehicle that created American jobs? And nearly half of them said yes. They're very focused on saying, I want to support American workers. So we thought that was really, really interesting that people raised their hand and said, yes, I would pay more for a vehicle if it was created U.S. jobs.
And finally, are Americans stepping up and buying more electric vehicles?
You know, what we found is that about twice as many people are actually going on our site and researching hybrids and plug-in hybrids over pure electric. People are still a little bit concerned about saying, I'm going to go 100% electric. What I like about a plug-in hybrid is that it gives you the opportunity to get used to plugging in your vehicle. You learn where your charging stations are. Maybe you even have a charger installed in your home, but you're not making the full commitment to an EV. So you've got that safety net of a gas engine. It's a really nice, for lack of a better word, hybrid version of living with a plug-in vehicle. So I would definitely encourage consumers, if you're interested in electric, look at plug-in hybrids. If you're not quite ready, to go fully electric.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.